What's up, everyone? It is your girl Ariana Chanel, of course, with the Petty Punch, and I'm back again to give you another recap of Love and Hip Hop Miami. The episode first kicks off with Kiara meeting up with Chinese Kitty to tell her everything that's been going down with her and Gunplay's relationship. She tells her how she found, drugs, and how she confronted Gunplay, and he was just like, yeah, I do it still, and he just acted in erratic behavior, and they got into a huge argument. And, Kitty's just like, maybe you should just leave, walk away. But Kiara's like, I don't want to leave him when he's at his lowest point because I really do love him and I have faith in him. Meanwhile, Joy and Trina meet up, and Joy's like, you need to get into the dating world. And Trina's like, I don't really know, but Joy says she has someone for him. But it's actually Trina's best friend. Trina doesn't know she wants to cross over that line yet and get into a relationship with her best friend, Ray. But she does appreciate the relationship that they have, and they seem to really have good chemistry. So she says she would agree on going on a date with him. Meanwhile, JoJo gets sent a subpoena for her financial documents within her boutique because she actually has to testify in her parents' divorce case. Now, this is a really hard and tough time for JoJo because she doesn't want to be put against her parents. So she meets up with her mom to try to figure out what's going on. And her mom says if she does not testify for her, she could basically lose everything that she's ever had and walk away with nothing from her dad. Then she meets up with her dad, and her dad's like, okay, if you go against me like your mother, you were going to be cut off too. And so he kind of tries to bribe her by saying, if you testify against your mother, I will give you all the businesses, like the businesses will be yours. You'll be able to take over. So JoJo's really stuck in a tough place. Then we see Shay in a little photo shoot, and she's, modeling some lingerie, and then Blue is in the back. Blue from Pretty Ricky. So Blue actually brought her this business venture because he said he knew a company that needed a model for lingerie, so he felt like she was the perfect model. So as they were talking, turns out Blue is really into marketing. So Shay's like, okay, well, maybe you would be the great person to market my business. The business that Shay just started, her little fitness thing. Blue's like, all right, sure. Now Shay's like, I just want to let you know, though, me and P are not together no more. And surprisingly, Blue starts hitting on Shay and was like, well, is that the case? If I can still, flirt with you and maybe mess with you? And Shay's like, no, it's just business. So then Joy meets up with Pleasure P at this restaurant, and Pleasure's basically just kicking it with her, telling her, yeah, I'm single now. And she's like, oh yeah, I knew that because I seen Shay was scrappy. So when he heard that, he was like, well, so y'all had Scrappy and Shay are hanging out now? Like, he was pretty much thrown off guard. Then Trina and Ray come in because, they're all going on this date together. And Trina sees P and she's like, that's strange. Like, I don't really think y'all should be hanging out because she thinks that P is a player. But Joy is just like, look, I'm just trying to have fun and enjoy my life. So as they're talking, you could really see chemistry between Trina and Ray. And P's like, well, why don't y'all, make something happen? And Ray is like, I really do want to take things seriously with Trina. But Trina's still kind of like on that, I'm not sure if I want to cross that line yet. So then Shay meets up with Blue to give him all the things that he would need to market her business, like the logo and everything. And then Pleasure P just pops up. And Pleasure's like, okay, what is going on here? And Shay's like, hey, I'm working with Blue now. And P's like, since when are y'all working together? Like, he's actually getting mad. He's like, how can you work with her if we're not even together? So then P brings up the whole house. Shay's chilling with, Scrappy. And Shay's like, how are you mad when you were just with your ex, Gabby? So they get into a little argument, and Shay ends up storming out. Now, P is like, okay, you're supposed to be my brother to Blue. And Blue's like, it's really not that serious. I'm just trying to get money. And Pleasure P's like, you know what? I feel like there's no brotherhood because you're not loyal to me if you really thought that what you did was okay. Now, moving on to Veronica and Amara. So Veronica goes on to this 14-day bike journey, and she tells Steph how those 14 days traveling from Atlanta to Florida on a bike really taught her that she needs to grow and to really come to terms with herself, that she is ungrateful and she wants to just change her ways. So Steph is like, you know what, maybe you should just meet up with Amara. So they end up popping up at this event, and Amara does not want to hear anything Veronica has to say. She basically feels like Veronica is fake, and Veronica's like, okay, were you talking about me, and did you tell JoJo what I said about her? And Amara was like, yes, because you're constantly talking mess and never doing anything about it. So Veronica gets heated. Next thing you know, Young Hollywood pops up, And Veronica looks confused, and Amara lets her know, like, oh, me and Young Hollywood are working together now. So instantly, Veronica and Amara start getting into a very heated argument, and they start saying some off-the-wall stuff. Veronica's like, you'll do anything for fame. That's all you want is just a piece of fame. And Amara's like, okay, you're just fake. And then Veronica says, okay, but you're fake because you're wearing a fake afro. And it just turns into a messy situation, and the episode ends just like that. So we'll have to tune back in next week for another recap of Love and Hip Hop Miami. And also be sure to go on thepettypunch.com for your latest entertainment and gossip news.